Hello, I'm Doreen Corrine.
And I'm Nat News, and welcome back to SatirEcho.
Today, we have a lawsuit against holiday candy, a little piggy gone wild, and an exciting sports report from Don Sports Before.
Recently, parents have filed a lawsuit against holiday candies, starting a concern for their children's health.
They seem very worried that the nature of these delicious sweets might be too tempting and their children cannot help but consume large quantities.
And consuming large quantities of these treats have led to both hyperactivity and a type of sugar coma. Am I right?
Yes, the temptations of these companies are providing is too strong, and parents argue that it's not their children's fault they can't help themselves.
That has never and will never be a valid argument.
Has there ever been a valid argument?
None whatsoever.
Thanks, Nat. Hollywood's resident dirty swine should take note.
This just in. A suburban neighborhood is in disarray after a loose pig paid them a hectic visit.
Yes, apparently on his way to the market, he was distracted. Distracted by what? The monotony?
You never know. Farm life might have gotten too boring, and this poor lad just needed a change of scene.
Well, the scene quickly turned sinister as the pig realized that the main cookout was, get this, pork.
Although not seriously injured, the young man was very surprised.
What did you just say?
Very surprised. You wouldn't be?
Let's just move on to a word from our sponsor.
Bic pens are the best pens out there. They're strong, durable, long-lasting, and are AP exam friendly since that's all students really care about. We can assure you, Bic pens are very concerned for their users' safety and... oh no. Oh god. We'll be right back.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now.
Welcome to Sports Ball. I'm Don Sports Before, and boy, do I have a story for you. Today, we talk about ironing. No, not that kind of ironing. The real, extreme, and dangerous sport of ironing. Recently, at the World Series Mega Olympiad of Ironing, the #1 workhorse or contestant scored negative 500 points, which is basically a perfect score from what I can tell. As you can see here, 3 fumbles were made near the home plate board by the champion representing his home state of Brazil, Francis Zealand. Way to go, workhorse. Now, back to you, Nat.
Thanks for the message, Don. We're coming at you live with breaking news. A body has been found in a deceivingly shallow pond.
Wait, a body? What else do we know?
The details still remain unclear. However,
I understand you were close with the victim.
close with the victim. Close with who?
What is happening right now?
I am the medical examiner. I am very legit.
How did you get here?
The victim was a young female. Do you know any young females? I am a medical examiner. You can tell me.
A young female? Who doesn't know any young females? What do you even know?
While you're here, is there anything else you can tell us?
Yes, as the medical examiner, I know that it would appear as though a pen was used as the murder weapon.
What a truly awful way to go. Who could do such a thing?
Well, from the puncture wound, we can tell that her attacker was probably 5'2" with black hair and green eyes.
Black hair? How could you possibly know that? That doesn't seem credible.
Well, from all the DNA found on the body by me, a medical examiner, that was certainly a crime of passion and committed by someone of approximately 5'2" with black hair and green eyes.
What now?
What else do you know? If that's even possible.
Well, we know the victim, after being killed by the pen, was driven to a pond that looks really deep but isn't, and was most likely in the back of a vehicle and was dumped.
Do you know anything else about the victim, Mr. Exterminator?
Yes, the victim's identity.
For privacy's sake, we probably shouldn't disclose that, right, Nat?
Shh, this is getting good. Whose body was it, Doc?
It was Gabby.
Gabby?
If you know of anyone, I mean anyone even remotely resembling the person I have described to you, maybe even in this very room, please contact us.
I've been Doreen Corrine, and we'll see you next time on SatirEcho.
Yeah. Falling into love hurts just as much as falling out of it. But I'll scrape my knees and scar my shins. I hope you never doubted that I'm down for you. Wanna hit the town, make it loud, be a clown for you. Or maybe we could be a Romeo and Juliet, except without the age difference, and we can forget the death. Cause this is love at first sight, there's no doubt in my mind. And darling, forget about the time, cause you're mine. And I'll spend every second chilling with you. Like just that vintage Nickelodeon innocence love. Innocence the type of if we fight, let's chill and make up. You're one in a million pay stubs, but to me you're like a lottery. There's a lot of fish in the sea, but you're a catch that's so startling. Baby, I know that there's a lot to do, it's awful too. And then your past, there's a lot to chew. I'll buckle up, like your burden's a weight to carry, but it lessens at a steady rate. And I'll be by your side, like your phone pocketed on second dates. Honestly, I just want some acknowledgement for confidence and compliments, but maybe I'm not hitting the dot, but I'm still taking my shot. I'ma practice and go again, and you can show me around, and you can even will your friends. Like I know that they'll be talking with their dissonant whispers, but shiver me timbers if they can rock the relationship. Do you know who you playing with? I'm feeling like Midas, but you was gold to begin with. I didn't help in the slightest. Day.